Hiya folks, are you ready to possibly finish out this game? I know I am. I really am. My voice is still cracking, darn it. So let's save, one last time. And let's look around. We need to find a way out of here. We're not in a hurry yet. Oh, come on, stop it. Screen covers the duct. King-size bed. Well, at least she's been comfortable. Form-fitting clothes, workout cap makes home by a chromium rod. Well, let's take the rod. Can't take the clothes. Let's look in there and see what happened now. Well, they aren't hung by a chromium rod anymore. Antique chair. Large cement patch has been troweled into the wall. Warning light. Signaling whether things opening or closing. Not exactly. That's a misclick, but it's funny. We understand what you're... Nice try to open the door. That didn't open. No? Well, darn it. Didn't even let me see what that is. We got this big cement patch. So, let's crack that cement patch open. Actually, where's my... key? What? No. Why not? Try something else. Fine, we'll just do the right thing here. Use the rod. Oh. Oh ye of flexible. Hey, animation. Thick metal. You gotta be kidding me. Can we open it? Doesn't open. Well, you know what does open metal? Tools. But it doesn't do any good. You know what else opens metal? Acid. Come on. Okay, let's look. Ah, we move the switch. You move the button just as the sweet smell of gas enters your nose. The light begins to darken. Yeah, crap. When Alexis and I come to, we find ourselves in a small chamber surrounded by a mesh force field. I can stick my finger through the mesh, but that's about it. A deranged old man comes out of a booth. He walks up to us looking like the cat who swallowed the canary. Hello, Mr. Murphy. I am Dr. Thomas Dangerfield. Allow me to fill you in on the details of my great conspiracy. I am the only member of the Stanton expedition who tried to stop the slaughter of the Martian colonists who discovered the stone. For that I was beaten, tortured, and left for dead. But being a superior intellect, I willed myself to survive. I spent the next 20 years searching for Collier Stanton, and I promise I will never do that accent again. 8 years ago, I saw a photo of Marshall Alexander. The eyes were what I recognized. I realized that Stanton had not died in the D-Day attack, but had transformed himself into Marshall Alexander. Exposition, exposition. Many times, oh scary smile, and in many ways I tried to get at that feed. But the security was too tight, too good, but at long last I devised a plan of genius, worthy of my revenge. I hired Rick Logan to seduce Alexander's daughter, Alexis, and convince her to steal the Oracle Stone. Using Johnny Fedora and Nathan Bloodworth, I lured Alexander out of his protective web by offering that pathetic fool the hope of getting back the stone. Bloodworth executed Stanton, and with his debt finally paid, I went for the stone. The fool Rick Logan tried to double-cross me and market the stone himself. I left him and his ambitions hanging. I found Alexis and the stone on Mars, and had them brought to me. Having studied ancient Martian cultures for years, I was prepared to interpret the stone. I did so completely. The stone had been developed by an ancient and highly sophisticated civilization. The stone acts as a conductor between solid matter and the electromagnetic impulses of the brain. Truly, a stone to make dreams come true. It provided that substance or matter, for the impulses provided the brain. The Martians created the stone to free themselves from the rigors of technology and labor. Unhappily, humans have only been able to generate enough cerebral energy to make the stone operate on only negligible or dangerous levels, something like a Neanderthal with a laser computer. Preparing myself for the eventual possession of the stone, I constructed a machine to magnify the impulses of my already advanced brain. Imagine the changes that would be wrought with this stone and my machine. Think big, Mr. Murphy. Do not be constrained by the practical. The practical is the refuge of the mediocre. Mr. Murphy, have you ever desired to be a god, to create worlds, to experience utter dominion? Wouldn't you like to be able to control the destinies of peoples, planets, even universes? Quit monologuing. Mr. Murphy, you are about to witness supreme, omnipotent, absolute power. Okay, let's pause for a second. Obviously, what we're looking at is very, very bad, right? He's kind of, he's kind of tripping. So I'm going to do lucky number 7. Let's look around, shall we? What's this? A bolt passes through the top of the chamber. Control box for the mesh force field surrounding your cage. The stone, the Oracle Stone. The door to the control room is made of heavy Martian composite metals. Okay. The pad where the warped delusions of Thomas Dangerfield are created through the power of the Oracle Stone. And that's pretty much all we really need to look at. So, let's get that bolt. You try to extract the bolt with your fingers, but are unable to. You clamp onto the bolt with your teeth and slowly turn it free. What a man. Do something, Tex! Okay. Now we gotta be careful about how we answer here, because answering wrong gets us in deep, deep trouble, and I don't want to do this ending too many times.
Well, think faster! I'll try.
So, now we have him distracting her, which is, kind of very, very happy. Now let's see, what else can we do here? If we're distracting him, let's try talking again.
Do something, Tex! Well, think faster! Well, some hero you are.
Wait a second, have you got anything with elastic in it?
Yes, I do.
Hee. Come on, I want to hit that. Okay, now, in case you didn't see that, she basically just took off her bra because her bra has elastic in it. Yeah. What can we do with elastic? A few things. Come on, get it out, thank you. The jumbo bra, huh? So. Where is it? There it is. Bra. You place the bolt in the bra, pull it back, take aim, and let it fly. The bolt strikes the lever controlling the cage and shuts it off. Ta-da! We are out of the cage! What do you know? But we're kinda screwed otherwise, aren't we? Okay. Now, let's see. We gotta get that stone free. I missed it. Tuning fork. Tuning fork. You strike the tuning fork and touch the chamber glass. The glass shatters. You carefully pick up the stone. Of course, now you notice that he is and voila! Before he can come out and take a shot at us, we get out of there. Thomas Dangerfield's mad experiment of attempting to harness the stone's power ended his life. Dangerfield was a decent human being once, but is driven insane by his quest for the ultimate power. Alexis and I have decided that Deacon Hawk is the only logical choice for the stone. We arrive at the temple where she is waiting for us. She turns and whispered, "You have returned the stone to the Mistress of Light. You have surely saved the world from annihilation, but you must continue to be diligent. Mankind may yet to prove to be the author of his own demise. Reverence life, protect living things, and recycle. And now, for the safety of mankind, I must take the stone. Perhaps someday, when the human race is ready, it will be returned. Until then, farewell." The light meshes with her and disintegrates.
What was that about?
I don't know, but how about a hot dog and a beer from Weenie World?
Ooh, sounds good to me.
The end. Well, I am just about out of time. But, once again, I hope I didn't rush that ending for you. Hopefully I actually got to describe things properly for you. I really didn't feel like going through all the death scenes in the end. The game's cheap. Go buy it. Go experience it yourself. You get through that freaking hoverboard maze. Ugh. I'm just kidding, folks. I may go back and show you most of the death scenes that happen if you hang around in that end room too long. But for now, just say that no, I cannot say I like this game as much as the first one. It kind of veered off from the whole detective thing where you actually had to figure out and piece together clues to solve the mystery, and went more to a standard adventure game in a noir setting. Which, nothing wrong with that. It's just not really what I was hoping for when I first got the sequel to Tex Murphy all those years ago. I'd hoped for more of that, piecing together clues, finding more, you know. Oh well. So that's been Let's Play Martian Memorandum. It's over. Thank God. I really hated that hoverboard part. Okay, I don't know what's coming tomorrow, but I am taking yet another break from Tex Murphy to bring you another old NES game, more than likely. We'll see. But until then, this is Surat. This has been Let's Play Martian Memorandum. Take care, everybody. See you next time for something new.